Hi, my name is Tatum Lowry, and this is my video on teaching dispositions. Teaching is definitely not a profession that you get into for the money. It's because you have a passion for it. Some dispositions that possess me to make a successful teacher are enthusiasm. Enthusiasm, you have to have a passion for what you're teaching and who you are teaching. It is very unlikely that a student will get excited about a subject if the teacher fails to convey enthusiasm for that subject. No matter how many times the teacher presents the same lesson, they must present it in a way that is fresh and meaningful. Creative. You must be creative when being a teacher. Teachers must devise interesting lesson plans, assignments, tests, field trips, and incentives for learning. Variety is important to keep students from getting bored. Even a teacher of a subject that isn't technically considered creative must come up with an interesting way to present the subject matter. Teachers should also be creative enough to come up with ways of adapting plans to the different learning styles of their students. You also must be caring when you're a teacher. Working with students of a variety of personalities and abilities can be a challenge. To succeed, a teacher should have a genuine compassion and concern for the students. Teachers can't lead with their egos. They must remember that students come first. Successful teachers don't lapse into a me versus them approach. Teachers need to show compassion and understanding for students who struggle, but they also set high standards and inspire students to live up to those standards. A disposition that I need to work on before entering the classroom is talking to students and parents. Talking to students and parents, you must speak with the clarity and show respect to your students. You must interact effectively with parents and the parent-teacher conferences. Teachers need to be able to build trust relationships with students in order to create a safe, positive, and productive learning environment. In order to create a safe, positive, and productive learning environment, you must be willing to listen to your students. That means great teachers are willing to listen to their students when there's a problem. Being a professional educator is hard, but is also so rewarding. As a teacher, you are a role model who sets the tone in the class. Keep your students engaged with a positive attitude. Teaching is the most effective when students are motivated. Keep your students thinking. Unless they are actively using the concept you are teaching, most students will only remember a small fraction of what you teach. I think a professional educator should always act in a professional manner, meaning upholding the policies of the school district and treating the property with care and respect. A professional educator should always be prepared for the assignments they will be teaching. If the students have to read the assignment, then it is only reasonable for the teacher to do the same. The professional educator should also be organized. Have a plan for what you are going to teach. And also, a professional educator should always be fair and set clear expectations. Thank you. Have a blessed day.